Hello and welcome back. So this is a little bit different. This is a RPG type game where you click through and you have characters. As you can see, I'm in a party. I've called myself Bob because this is my second playthrough. I wanted to experiment with the character options and choices that you got as you go through things. You get party notes as you go through. There is your team and how much each team member particularly likes you. It's quite humorous actually. The writing for this is extremely good. It's far better than I expected. And this is a very cheap game. It's called Basements and a Basilisk Storm of Sorcery. So the base plot is that there has been a storm, you get found in a storm, and you meet up with your particular group. It is entertaining. It is a super cheap game. There's not a whole lot of gameplay to it. Developers told me that the game was approximately 4 hours in length. And they asked for me not to show too much, which is why I'm kind of just giving my thoughts and feedback midway into a campaign. Not really the kind of style for a video I would produce, but I definitely recommend this for the cost, which is about £3, I think, at the minute. I can look this up actually. I might as well while I'm telling you guys. Pro streamer, by the way. It's currently £2.24 in GGP, which is pretty good value for money for this. There's quite a bit of depth to this, and I think if you replay it, there are a couple of different endings, which is what I was trying to figure out this run through, but I didn't want to show too much. So there's no voice, as you can probably tell. There is a selection of music, so I'll just enable the music. It is kind of loud, though. So as you can see, there's casual tunes that go along with it. There's some pretty clever naming and suggestions. It would have been nice if you could have chose something other than a human fighter to be in the party, but I guess with the other characters being predefined as part of the role, it wasn't really going to be very fluid to allow you to have any character class you want, because doubling up could probably break the game. And you do fight things in certain locations, and there's dice rolling, so I'll just find a section that covers that. So you get rolls for specific things, so this is an endurance roll to stay awake. And it just acts like this. So it's pretty standard dice roll-y maneuvery stuff. It is kind of got its own charm. It's kind of a classic text reading dice rolling game that you play. I'm probably going to check out the other games that they do after this, but I don't know if I'll do a review for any of the other games. I'm not really a view person. I might stream the other games. But saying that, if they're only cheap games, I'd probably just encourage people to buy them rather than watch the content. Because this is super cheap. It's a small developer, so I think it's probably worth your while if you like this kind of game. You should have known by the type of things you've seen on screen by now, I think, that you just read through the text. And so it would have been nice if we had a voiceover, but I feel like that might have been a bit much for their production. It's probably the start of more to come for them. So hopefully they'll do more games and things will get better as they go along. So I would definitely recommend this. It's cheap, it's fast, it's fun, it's light on your system. You don't really need a beast of a machine to run it or anything like that. So it's not poorly optimized, which is great. And it's got some nice depth to it and some very good writing. So I'll definitely give them that. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time with more Warhammer.